All right, Leo, let's do a reading for you. Leo, it looks like something happened recently, maybe promotion at work or deciding on something really important that you took some time on. So let's see what's coming up. If you're a Cancer Leo cusper, you might watch that Cancer reading I just did. Yeah, you've been waiting, studying, refocusing. I'm getting a reconciliation, like in a relationship. Some of you, it's a new relationship, or it just could be, it feels new. Ace of Swords, yeah, reconciliation energy. The Tower, Six of Swords. For some of you, maybe that reconciliation did not end up so well. For some of you, it was just a big life change and maybe moving back in together or moving separately. Two different paths. Definitely some of you need to watch that Cancer reading. The bottom, King of Pentacles, you were working on stability, had some choices. Leaving victimization behind. It's like maybe you felt victimized, or you felt like you were the wounded warrior. You know, that's what the Nine of Wands is. And there was a stalemate, like things just weren't moving forward. And then it's like you got to some stability. So let's clarify this. So this Page of Pentacles is like you were studying, learning, refocusing, recommitting to something important to you. For some, that's work. For some, it's a love situation. Where you, I'm just feeling like you were trying to reconcile, so you were like trying to figure out the right way to approach something. Yeah, like wish fulfillment. It's Aquarius energy with the star. It's also, you know, what's that song? Waiting for a star to fall. Waiting for a star to fall. Back in your arms. Like, that's what I'm getting. Back in your arms. Like, I want to be back in your arms. So, yeah, you were... So that's Virgo energy with the Hermit. You were really... I'm getting less anxiety and more just up in your head trying to figure out what to do. That the Hermit there is like you had some solitude to think about what you really wanted. And that could be love or career. Okay. The bottom of the deck, Devil, Seven of Pentacles, and the Fool. So you had to like gain the strength to break free of something and take a leap of faith, take a risk. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords for Leo. Why is this Ace of Swords here? So, yeah, it's like, you know, you were out in the cold. There's that Page of Pentacles again. So you had to figure out how to build that back up. Completion, Nine of Pentacles, and Strength. That's Leo energy. And that's the 1111 card. So, you know, that was the right path for reconciliation. But a lot of you had to learn to be independent and on your own and gather your strength and like build up stability. Hierophant, so for some of you it's going back to some values, less chaotic time. I get that some of you may have been partying and like taking for granted like what you had, and you were wishing for more, kind of that, you know, I want better than this, and it kind of created some chaos for you. So it was like a back to reality kind of vibe. So, yeah. really wanted someone to make a gesture towards you and come. Yeah, you wanted them to make a grand gesture. You wanted them to come rushing in and make a gesture towards you, but you didn't really tell them that's what you wanted. You didn't really give them a roadmap to what you wanted. I mean, it could, it could be that that's what they did for you, and you might need to flip those roles, but, so King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Death card, which is Scorpio, and Three of Cups. So, something was a very, very good change. Like a wake-up call moment for you or the other person. Let's clarify Ace of Cups. For some of you, that is just about abundance, things, coming together for you. For some of you, it's definitely a new love situation that really looks like it's shaking up your life. Could be good or bad there. We're going to clarify that Tower, but I'm getting good for a lot of you. Like, yeah, soulmate connection, seeing the truth of the matter. So I'm getting breaking out of that stalemate. There's the Emperor and the Hierophant. Aries and Taurus energy. Taking control and going back to values is with a strong energy there, but it's also like making a deeper commitment to someone or something. And again, for some of you, it is a new love or a reconciliation of an old love, especially with that Six of Cups there and the Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, broken heart, and victory. So it's like healing this wound, having victory and healing a wound, coming correct, if you will. Let's find out why the Tower is here. Getting that there may have been like things hidden, like, so some truth had to be spoken, Yeah, there's the Nine of Wands again. Wounded warrior. There was some old hurts that needed to be healed. Ace of Cups again. This person's shaking up your world. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces with the King of Cups. But there was some... Oh, you know what it is? This snuck up on you. You didn't expect it. You had some walls up, and so you weren't expecting for someone to come in and break those walls down. Ten of Cups. The Sun. Eight of Pentacles. May have possibly met this person through work, or it's somebody that you worked with or in business with, but also that's that study and learn card. So it's like, and the Sun can be about focus and illumination. It's like, oh, you know what, this is the right person for me. Let's clarify the Six of Swords. I'm getting, some of y'all might be thinking about moving in together, deepening the commitment with that Hierophant up there. Yeah, passionate new beginning. So the High Priestess a lot of times is about things behind the veil. This person, you know what I'm really getting with the Ace of Wands and the High Priestess is like, for some of you, you manifested this. You were like, this is the person I want, or this kind of person, and then they showed up and it's like kind of a surprise to you that like, I get to, this is the person, right? Let's get one more card on the High Priestess. Why is the High Priestess here? I'm getting like some of you were praying like, send me my person. Scorpio with the Death card, so it's change. This is a different kind of person for some of you. Knight of Pentacles, it was slow in coming, like it was a long time. You had a choice between two. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces there, so there's lots of Scorpio energy in here. And the broken heart, so it's like you had to choose between healing or things being the same, right? Like, so you did some healing work. Some of you left behind some maybe negative behaviors or attachments. Maybe you're around different people, places, and things. And so you're moving forward, and it's been a slow manifestation, but it's happening. And so there's a transformation within you. And it's bringing different people into your sphere, including manifesting, a person that's a good match for you. Let's clarify with my personal deck. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces in the cut there. Lots of Scorpio energy here in this read. So it doesn't have to be a Scorpio, but there's just a lot of that energy in here. Journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So it's like, take a chance, break the rules, and I deserve the best. It's like you suddenly started, you had a change in feeling about yourself that you deserve good things, right? Leo energy with Peridot, study stone, right? As you were studying, you were refocusing, and that's exactly what that card says. Keeping sight of important things. So you refocused and reprioritized. So don't stop believing. Journey, hold on to that feeling. Third eye chakra, your intuition opened up. And again, this is about focus, seeing pattern recognition, the true world. I love you unconditionally. You left behind some obligations and burdens, or you took some new ones on. For those of you that might have gotten a promotion or some kind of new position. Honor and family legacy. So there was, for some of you, you wanted to make your parents proud, or make your family proud, or make your person proud. This is Surface Pressure by Encanto, so the drip, drip, drip song. Sagittarius energy with turquoise. This is about speaking the truth, and that's what really the energy I'm getting from that. Black onyx, grounding, protection, self-control, shield against negative energy, stamina, determination, strong support. So it's like you, again, changing people, places, and things so that you are more supported. You were afraid to speak that truth, but now you're not so afraid to do it. You've said goodbye to toxic energies, addictions, obsessions. Some of you may have been gambling, and you're leaving that behind as well. So just creating a more stable situation for yourself all around. Blackbird, so lots of healing. Blackbird by the Beatles, lots of healing. Some of you might also be in, activists, social justice warriors, and maybe that was taking a toll on you, so you stepped away, and now you're like, that's a passionate thing for you, so you might be stepping back into that, especially with the Ace of Cups. Get a sense that there was some depression or addictions or something, and so chop suey, System of a Down. It's maybe even some of you may have had, or someone around you, suicidal thoughts or some ideation, or even planning. And I'm getting a sense that you're not there anymore, that was in the past for you. Radical validation. So you're validating on your own, but you have a different support system around you for a lot of you that is validating that you are on the right path. Soul Star Chakra, that's a karmic blueprint. Spiritual wisdom, your soul's destiny. You may have learned about past lives. So there's lots of healing energy in that Soul Star Chakra, like you're healing from the past. Let's clarify this outcome. So Criminal by Fiona Apple. So yeah, it's like, I think a lot of you felt like you had hell to pay, like you had like a giant cost for something that happened. Capricorn energy, the Garnet, glowing fire. So you had a lot of emotional growth. And again, remember, this could be the person that you're attached to, or you. In My Life by the Beatles, divine counterpart. Yeah, this is an old soul connection for some of you, this person coming in. So if you feel like you already know them, like it's like, wow, it's like, I've known you forever, that's why, because you have. Let's get a couple more cards for Leo and their outcome. Heart chakra, yeah. Forgiveness, empathy. I think about you often. At times I can't sleep. So there's someone from your past that I feel like they're thinking about you. Like they maybe get in their head about you a little bit, but you've both moved on, it seems like. Let's clarify that a little bit more. So sit still, look pretty. That's boss energy, divine feminine. Call me HBIC. Sit still, look pretty by Daya. It's about you just gaining independence, and a lot of that is leaving a lot of things in the past that belong in the past, right? Let's move these out of the way and get some of my personal oracle. and see what our spirit guides, ancestors, and angels have for advice for my Leo friends. Yeah, and for some of you that, I'm getting a little bit of relapsey energy there. If that happened, you know, every time that we go back into recovery, we bring with us what we've learned from the past. So don't think about it as failure. Think about it as a lesson that you have to learn, because every time that we get sober or clean, we learn more and more and more. Okay, and we build upon that. Love and work and love. That's all there is. So maybe you have been working really, really hard. You've been working really hard to fix relationships or make amends. Plant a tree, grow flowers. It's just like get outside, get in nature, focus and grow. Definitely you've been doing that. Beware, for I am fearless and therefore powerful. What that card means, it's from Frankenstein, okay? Um, but what it means is we really step into our power when we let go of the things that are holding us back. And so you will become way less concerned with what other people think of when you realize how seldom they do. There's a lot of power in being very comfortable with yourself and knowing who you are and having that self-awareness. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, and angels. Okay. Our doubts are traitors and make us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. I am no bird and yet no net ensnares me. Obsessions and addictions. I'm a little bit tapped in tonight, y'all. What could I say to you that would be of value except that you seek too much and that a result of your seeking you cannot find? Sometimes we need to simplify and really think about our priorities. Pray, meditate is at the bottom. I think that's really important. But the advice that Spirit has given you is, continue to do your healing work. When you need to take a break, take a break. Ask for help when you need it. Get out in nature. Do things that are good for you. Get out of your head about what other people think about. I mean, that's a simple thing to say, not so simple to do, right? You're working hard on leaving behind negative attachments such as obsessions and addictions, and learning to be really free and aware and love yourself. And so, we can't thought stop necessarily, but we can thought replace. So when you get into that doubting of yourself, it's focus and grow. So it's replace the thought with something positive, right? No, I'm not worthless. I've done a lot of great things, right? Just because you've made mistakes doesn't mean that you're not a good person. You can definitely move forward and make different decisions. The path in front of you might be really murky, and you might feel like the choices aren't great, but you make the best one in the moment, and then, the next set of choices that you get are better, right? So let's get some runes for you. So, I've been in that place before where it's like every decision in front of me seemed really crappy. And then, but the thing is that the next set of the next set of choices will be better. Look at this. You can manifest your happiness and victory. It's all within you. So you have the weird rune, which is the rune without a symbol. And that is really, your attitude, your perseverance, your choices bring you victory and joy. That's literally what this translates to. Anything that has been in your path, whether you were in a third party situation or you've had struggles or delays, those are moving out of the way right now. And you have the ability, the capabilities to have the life that you want to live based on the choices that you make and your behavior choices, right? So it's a really good rune cast. It's like you're on a really, really great path of healing and moving forward. Yeah, definitely some of you need to watch that Cancer read, because there was a lot of things that align there. So you might have Cancer heavy in your chart, or you might be a cusper. So just keep that in mind. Let's get some advice from our fairy friends. Thank you, spirit guides, ancestors, angels, and fairies. So support. There is always help around when you ask. It can be found. Definitely if you are leaving behind obsessions, addictions, support groups are really important, or family support, friend support. Be strong. When trouble seems to be brewing near, your inner strength will keep you clear. And sleep. Some of you may have had trouble with that. You did have Nine of Swords in your read. So underneath the nighttime skies, fairies sing you lullabies. So, you know, create a ritual for yourself for sleep. Um, you know, whatever it is that you need to do that is not unhealthy, right? Sometimes having a ritual, like having a cup of tea, reading, something like that, where you do things the same every evening and you go to bed at the same time. Even if you're struggling, still try to sleep, right? Let's get some more from our fairy friends. A four-leaf clover, luck is on your side. You have found a four-leaf clover, unlucky times will soon be over. Creative, life is a canvas for you to use. Paint all the colors of happy moods. Rainbows, in our forest, no trees debate. Rainbows stand with love, not hate. Getting some alphabet mafia vibes there. So if you are in a situation where you don't have support, there's definitely support out there, okay? Family, wherever you go, whatever you do, your family is here for you, and that can be, you know, chosen family as well, and you know, support groups of different varieties. So if you are someone whose family has rejected you or church has rejected you, there are entities out there for support. So find those resources, whatever it is that you need, peer support through 12-step or support through some kind of pride organization. Those entities exist, you know, probably locally for you, so, but online for sure. So that is your read, Leo. I hope that it gives you some clarity, the ability to process through what's going on with you. It really looks like things are becoming less chaotic for you and more peaceful, and that is a wonderful thing to see. So thank you to all of my subscribers and all those who like, share, and make sweet comments. I truly appreciate the support. This is Lady Scarlet, and many blessings to you, and I hope to see you soon.